high protein meal prep. Boom. I can't figure out how to get this. Let's see if it'll let me go horizontal. Yeah, I got to change the orientation of the live. So I'll have to figure that out after. But we are live. This is high protein meal power hour meal prep. So I'm going to be cooking a bunch of meals. Got the meals all over here. Right now, just over there is basically, we're going to be making some yams. So like sweet potato and onion for carbs. For our protein, we're going to be making chicken thighs, frozen chicken thighs, tuna, and then we're going to be doing some, I call them energy balls. So oats, chocolate chips, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, peanut butter, chia seeds with some pecans. And usually those are kind of like daily snacks in between meals. So I'm going to be doing high protein meals. So we're going to have some frozen chicken thighs. We're going to have some tuna, like I mentioned, probably cook up some egg as well. So stay tuned, enjoy the ride for this live stream. I'm just going to go be right back. I'm going to go and get the chicken. And while I'm at it, I'll do my best to also have the protein. So as you can see here, we've got the macronutrient breakdown, which will be really important for all the meals that I'm making today. I'll try and estimate. I have a food scale, so I'll try and estimate that for you guys. But basically, per piece of frozen chicken thigh, 140 calories. We've got 8 grams of fat, and protein is 17 grams of protein per chicken thigh. So really high protein. So I'm gonna get the oven heated up here. So yeah, we're gonna bake in the oven at 375. And a little trick that my parents taught me growing up, anytime we're cooking dinner or anything like that, if you've got dishes to clean or anything like that, hey, whoever's tuning into this live, welcome to the live. Thanks for tuning in. Gonna get some high protein meal prep. Yeah, and you always gotta like once you start one thing, like you're getting your oven heated up for the protein, we're gonna get the protein prepared. Little cookie sheet. Boom. Nice. Chris Tapkins, welcome to live. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know in the comments your preferred protein source. Chicken drumstick emoji, or whatchamacallit, steak emoji. Let me know. Chicken thighs are one of my favorites protein sources. So I'm out of the frame here. Come on. But basically, we're gonna put the chicken all on the cookie sheet here. Before we do that, some parchment paper or some tin foil. I'm gonna use some parchment paper. I usually like to double layer it. Now, you're gonna have people tell you that, how important training is, but the most important thing besides training is our nutrition. It's super important. I'd say it's the most important thing when we're trying to hit our weight loss goals or build muscle. So hold on, just let me angle this a little bit more so you guys can see. There you go. So literally, usually me and my wife, we opt for, a combination of fresh protein sources and frozen to save and be on, right, when you're on a budget. We just start lining them all up. They're all really stuck together. right, and then I'm gonna pop some I'm probably gonna do some dry chicken rub for the seasoning. We got pepper, salt, and here it is. Keg dry chicken rub. Absolutely delicious for chicken. Give it that extra flavor. And then a little garlic powder. You can do minced garlic or crushed garlic. And then I don't want to handle the chicken anymore, so I'm gonna wash my hands. All right. Now I'm gonna get start getting the seasoning on there. So literally, I'm gonna get the olive oil. I usually use this olive oil from Costco. Always try and get extra virgin olive oil. That's the best. And let's see if you guys can see that. Yes, you can. There we go. All right, I'm gonna pop this on here for you. Just trying to make sure the cord doesn't go out. So literally, boom, a little bit of olive oil, nice and easy. So this is gonna cook up 7 chicken thighs. Usually I eat like three or so, and I try and get like 60 grams of protein per meal. I'm 175 pounds, so I try and go for that much. And then literally, I just, boom, little spices. This is garlic powder. We got olive oil on there. Pepper. You're just gonna season it up. Again, this is personal preference. I usually do every spice in the cabinet. But if you're wanting to lose weight, gain muscle, nutrition is key. And prepping your nutrition is key. Because failing to plan, it's planning to fail, right? And now we've got this chicken rub we're putting on. And the best part of meal prep is it eliminates you having to cook every single day, because who's got time for that, right? We all live busy lives, and you know, you get busy, you're working full time, you don't want to be up all night either, so you pick one day a week. This has always been my thing, is picking one day a week or two to divvy up the meals. Or another way you can meal prep is you can always cook extra from your dinners. So like this is going to be potentially for lunch and for dinner. We might eat all that pretty quickly, but I like to have it all prepared. So we can go in the fridge, we can heat up this meal. This is going to be chicken. We're making chicken thighs, yams, like I mentioned, with onion. And now I can once this is up to temp soon, I'll show you guys, I'm going to prepare the yams. So boom. So like I said, right on, game day. Right on, thanks for tuning in, game day. Appreciate it. Hit that flame emoji if you're someone that likes high protein foods, wants to know how to cook more high protein foods, or wants to help do more meal prep. Alyssa, welcome to live. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Well, yeah, 17 grams of protein per chicken thigh. So that's crazy. So literally, when I eat dinner, normally I have like 3 or 4 of these. So then that's 34 grams of protein for 2, 68 grams of protein for 4 of these chicken thighs. So it's a great way to get in your protein. So now that's done. So now I'm just gonna bring this back a bit. I'm gonna prepare, so you can see the chicken's prepared here. I'm gonna prepare the sweet potato now. I literally put them side by side. the same thing, more parchment paper. And the beauty of doing this live, what are you cooking? Oh, Papa Champion, cooking some frozen chicken thighs and gonna be doing some yams with onions. And then I'm gonna show you guys some snacks that I make after as well. Let me know in the chat, what is your favorite protein source? Are you cooking, do you like to cook chicken, steak, ground beef for burgers? Let me know in the chat. Okay. So, what we're doing next here, boom, I'll show you guys. Right on. Thanks for the flame emoji, game day. Appreciate it. And if you're new here, I just posted my workout. I'm doing live workout once a week, Tuesdays, and then I like doing Sunday meal prep. So I'm probably gonna do the same style Sunday meal prep on Sundays. Anytime you guys want to see what I'm cooking up in the kitchen. Boneless steak, hell yeah, Papa Champion, that's awesome. If you guys like high protein meal prep, and then you like body weight training or at home training with weights, I'm your guy. This, like, my channel is all about helping people flex their mind, body, and soul. So I show how to improve your mindset, how to build a better body through nutrition and training, and how to enhance your soul with like meditation and mindfulness. So here we go. Here's the yams. I got the cutting board over here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's get you closer. And cutting board right there, if you can see it. I'm gonna open that up. Put this up. These are the yams. Oven's still coming up to temp. We're doing the yams and the chicken at 375 Fahrenheit. Honestly, I'm just gonna cut these into wedges so nice they cook faster. Some people cook their yams whole in the oven. I like to cook them like wedges. I cut the ends like so, and then I'll show you guys. Boom. So there's one more to cut. Boom. Then we're getting rid of some garbage. I came to your channel. Good time. Just a good time. Right on. Thanks, Papa Champion. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for tuning into this live. All right, and then I'm gonna show you guys and just give these a quick rinse. Put the water here. Just because, like, right, they come out of the ground like potatoes and you just want to get them. You should have way more viewers. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. It's my last live I had like between 12 and 14, and it'll go up. It'll go up. I love that streamer Speed's motivation. He's got an awesome music, and basically I put it on a lot of my reels because it's like I started with one viewer, and then that one viewer led to 2 viewers, and so on, right? And it takes time. It takes time, but as long as you're passionate, you love what you do, you'll grow. You'll grow, and you'll find your tribe. And I know I'm finding my tribe. It's gonna take time, but yeah, it's gonna take time. Pop Champion, appreciate it. Yeah. All right. So oven's almost up to temp. We're gonna do the same thing in a minute here. I'm gonna cut these yams up into wedges. I'll show you guys that. Let's get this even closer so you guys can see. Okay. Hopefully that's good so you can see. Share your channel with your friends and let your friends share with other friends. No, totally. Absolutely, yeah. And my biggest thing, I'm not fake. I'm just myself all the time. And if that means it takes longer to build subscribers or build relationships with my community, I'm okay with that. I'm just always myself. And that song, I don't know if you guys know the artist Audio Slave. That song, Be Yourself, 100% that's me. 100%. I'm watching his channel and I'm going to pass it to my friend and my friends. Yeah, absolutely. That's how it grows, man. Pop Champion, appreciate you. Game Day, appreciate you. Yeah. Okay, you guys ready? I'm going to cut up these yams here. Appreciate you guys. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to cut these into wedges now, right? And make sure I don't cut off my hand. So nice and easy, like Gordon Ramsay style, right? As you're cutting, also my father-in-law is a chef. You want to like inch back your finger away from the knife, right? So boom, I'm cutting these into wedges. And just slowly, and always another thing, always make sure your knives are sharp, because it's really easy to cut yourself with a dull knife. I've done it many of times. So boom, and then I'm just gonna set aside these yam wedges as I go, right? And again, same thing. I'm gonna season these in just a minute. And I don't know about you guys, but I didn't know how to cook anything when I was 19. So literally from when I was a little boy to when I was 19 years old, I didn't know how to cook. I didn't know how to cook nothing. All I knew how to cook was eggs. And then I was like fascinated by like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Franco Colombo, Frank Zane. Yeah, man, anyone that's watching this live, if you like this kind of content, if you like high protein meal prep to build muscle, lose weight, and if you like at home bodyweight calisthenics, so that's just bodyweight training and training with weights and cardio, hit that subscribe button, or even if you can just share this with someone else, friends, family members, that anyone that likes training, likes to eat healthy, and wants to live a long, healthy life. That's my total mission. And if I was to put my brand into one word, empowerment. I want to empower you guys to make better decisions. So appreciate you. All right, so so see how I'm setting these aside? I'm gonna set these, I'm gonna cut the rest of these yams. I know it's gonna take me a little bit. Yeah, we're at like almost 20 minutes, so that's perfect. And I'm doing at least an hour for this stream, because cooking, especially on weeknights, it takes a while, right? But if you wanna have great tasting food and you wanna not cook all week, this is how you do it. You cook multiple meals in like an hour. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, another thing. Let me know in the chat, what is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? Like, give me an emoji or just write it in the chat. My favorite cheat food is ice cream. Love ice cream. My favorite yeah, I would say steak. Like when you were talking about boneless, oh yeah, rice. Yeah, rice is so delicious. Right on. We're almost done cutting the yams. I know it takes time, but then all of your carbs, right? Because I always like to eat things together. So proteins, fats, and carbs. So that would be, right? We got our proteins like chicken, fish, steak, ground beef, pork. And then we've got our healthy fats, olive oil, coconut oil, avocados. And then we've got carbs, yams, sweet potatoes. We're doing yams today for our carb source. Sweet potatoes, rice, oats, and then even fruit. Fruit has got carbs in it, right? Lasagna, yeah. I actually just finished some lasagna the other night. Me and my wife got it from Costco. Those prepackaged ones. Super delicious. All right, we're almost done here. Here we go. Awesome. Yeah. make some room in here in a minute. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys. I'm not done cutting all the yams, but lasagna, yeah, that's awesome. All right, here we go. Here we go. And we're gonna go, I'm gonna put the yams on here. What I have prepped so far. So these are all cut, pre-cut. I've done them into wedges. So when you do them into wedges like that, I'm trying to position this so you guys can see, but so I'm not in your way either. Okay, let's try this. There we go. Ooh, hang on. There, this should do it. There, okay. Yes, we got chickens ready to go. Yams are almost ready to go. And this is the funnest part, right? I know cutting and everything is, it takes time, but the finished product is the funnest part, right? And cooking, to me, it's therapeutic. It's relaxing. It's when I was younger, I was like, oh man, it's gonna take so long and gonna be, making a mess. But you know what? When you make an amazing masterpiece, it's like the beautiful thing about cooking is it's like pass or fail. You either tastes good or it doesn't, or you miss an ingredient or something like that. So that's why it's so enjoyable. And when you make something that's just chef's kiss, it's nothing better. Yeah. Wow, they're so good. Oh yeah, 100%. Man, we got a lot of yam wedges on here, and we still got 2 more yams to cut. So appreciate your patience, y'all. Oh yeah, and another thing, when you're cooking, it's such a great couples activity too. So if you've got a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or partner, right, spouse, like your wife or your husband, me and my wife cook together a lot. It's like a fun activity. We love to make great tasting food, and it helps that my father-in-law is a chef too. So, but yeah, gonna do a little bit more cutting. Almost done the yams. Almost done. So I'm gonna show you guys that. Here we go. Let's go like that. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. So just a few more. Oh crap. Hold on. This damn tripod, man. Oh. Ah. Okay. I might have to take it off the tripod. That sucks. Hang on. Malfunction here. Sorry. Oh man. Little malfunction here. Alright. I know it's a little bit dark, but let's just go like this. So you guys can see. Boom. Can you guys see that? Yeah, see, that's easier. Okay. All right, there we go. All right. Welcome to the kitchen. It's so much easier when I take it off the thing. I know it's not as much light, but your stomach is in the way. Oh, crap. What about now? What about now? Tomac. Almost done the pre-cutting here. Boom. More wedges. I'll give you guys a close up to that in just a minute. What? You look like you used to be emo? I don't know what that means. Definitely not. Always been an athlete. Definitely not. Oh, by the way, it's only good vibes in here. If I see any comments that are shady, you're gonna get flagged and I'm gonna take you out of here. It's good vibes only. What? Always been an athlete with your stomach in the way of the camera? Well, there you go then. stomach's out of the way. This part takes the most time with the freaking cutting all the veg and the carbs and stuff, but it's worth it because then you're set for the week. Then you're set for like 3 or 4 days, right? There, boom. All the yams done. Now, boom. Probably won't do some onions because I don't want to do any more cutting. Boom, there we go. All right. Your chin jiggles when you cut. How about do some good sit-ups? Yeah. No, not in this live. This live's about cooking. All right. And here we go. Flipping around the camera. Okay, one sec. Boom. We're doing a little bit of olive oil. Boom. Then we get our seasonings out again. Probably won't do that. Garlic powder. Hey Tomac, sticks and bricks will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You ever heard that expression? If you got nothing good to say, don't say it. Got it? Good. There we go. Like I said, good vibes only. Hey, Papa Champion, you still there? Yeah, I'm not. There. Yeah, nope. All right, here we go. Sorry, everyone. Just anytime you're getting bad vibes, you know, I'm going to kick you out of this live. We're here to help people, right? Absolutely. Game day. Thank you. Flame emoji. Yeah. Positive people only in this live, and comments too. I will delete your comment. I will remove you from the live if you're not being nice, right? Yeah. I remove them and I time them out, so yeah. All right. Okay. So we've got I put the same spices, garlic powder, salt, pepper, on the yams. That's all diced up. Oh, I was just getting water from the car. Sweet. Right on, man. Appreciate you still tuning in. And then got the chicken thighs all ready. So now literally we're going to double up and we're going to have, right, our carbs ready to go for the week and our protein. So here we go. But this is one protein, right? So oven's up to temp. Yams are going in. I'll put yams on top here. Boom. Yeah, and I always try and double layer the parchment paper because when your protein heats up, especially chicken or steak or burgers, it has a tendency to like the water, because there's a lot of salt in it. So it'll build up with water, and then it'll actually leak onto the tray. So just to minimize the mess, I like to double up on the parchment paper or aluminum foil. So yeah, here's the spice cabinet, locked and loaded with spices, because you need flavor. You need some flavor. That's the key. You want to eat healthy, you need some flavor in your, yeah, exactly. No, exactly. It's disrespectful. Yeah, just people trying to troll. If they want to troll, well, you're getting removed. All right. Okay. So now I'm looking back at this to see how long this takes again. It's, what was it? 30 to 35 minutes. So let's do 30 minutes. Boom. Timer. And again, thanks for tuning in. I know it's just been like already half an hour, so I appreciate it, because cooking takes a while. But I want to show you guys everything, right? Start to finish. When we show it start to finish, then you get the whole process on how to do it for yourself, right? Okay, so we just prepped yams, diced them into wedges, put them with seasoning, olive oil. All I put on there was olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder for the yams. Dice those up, they're in the oven for 30 minutes as well. They'll probably take a little bit longer because they're a little bit tough and they need higher heat. Usually I put yams also in the air fryer. I don't know if you guys have used an air fryer. Freaking awesome. It's like, think of it like a convection oven. Just higher heat in a smaller space. Damn, yeah. And it really, really helps when you're cooking. So if I've got anything else to cook that I want to put, that we got no more oven space, then I'll pop it in the air fryer. I'm just checking here. There we go. All right. Okay, parchment paper's going away. Or actually, we might need that for later. And then yeah, that's done. Hell yeah, man. Okay, so that's done. Now I want to show you guys whatchamacallit. Power balls. I'm gonna try and see if this works again. Hold on. Okay. I need to get a little bowl. So power balls are gonna be the snacks. Get yourself like a little bowl. And this isn't my original recipe. This is something I found online. I was looking for like kind of healthy snacks. It's like, there's no protein in it, in the power balls, but it's mainly like carbs and healthy fats. But it gives you that boost of energy that you need if you're having an afternoon slump or something like that. And they're healthy. And they're very simple to make. I can get them all, and it makes about 30, this recipe. It makes about 30, and I can cook this in like 10 minutes. So a little trick when you're cooking, right? We've prepped the yams, we've prepped the chicken, it's in the oven. Now we can move on to something else. So a little bit of multitasking, right? With cooking, multitasking is good, but you have to do kind of things regimented, right? So when you're in prep mode, you're prepping. When you're in cook mode, you're cooking. And then once things are actually in the oven or they're being cooked, then that frees up more time to work on something else, right? Making snacks or cleaning your dishes, right? It's just like when it's regimented, I can't cook because I'm game day. Well, you know what? Don't worry about that right now. Like, you're super young, like it'll take time. But if you've got an interest in cooking, right? Like I didn't take an interest in cooking till I was 19. Right, my parents mainly made our meals and stuff like that because I didn't know how either. But eventually, if you've taken interest in it, you'll figure it out. I read a bunch of books on cooking and stuff like that, and I eventually got it. Stay on the channel, you will learn how to cook. Absolutely, yep. I'll show you guys how to cook. Don't worry. It's one of my favorite pastimes. Here we go. Let's see. Can you guys see that? Yeah, I'll teach you guys how to cook. Don't worry. Okay, so we got our bowl. I'm gonna need another pan. This is usually what I put on where I put the power balls on. Boom. There we go. All right. And then, so I'm gonna set that to the side. Double layer parchment paper. Yeah. And then, okay. And then we've got all of our ingredients over here. So normally, what I do, I learned how to cook from my grandma and my mom, but also watching videos, so you can do it. Just stay tuned in and like and subscribe. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you, man. Club champion. Yeah, you got it. It'll take time, right? But you guys keep tuning into the lives, ladies and gentlemen. I'll show you guys how to cook. Some cool stuff too. Simple though, right? Nothing complicated. I wouldn't say I'm a chef, but I've learned how to cook some pretty damn good meals. Okay, so this is 2 cups. We're gonna do 4 cups of oats for this recipe, okay? Boom, 2 cups of oats right there. If you like cooking, or if you wanna learn how to cook, you're a beginner for cooking, you're a beginner for learning how to eat healthy, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell for any future lives that I do and any future content. I've got a whole recipe playlist actually for shorts, like delicious healthy recipes. So you guys can check out that as well. You'll find it in the playlist. But doing a live like this is much easier, right? Because I can give you guys a lot more like rundown on how to cook some good meals. Subscribe. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. And so there we go. We got 4 cups right now of oats. That's done. That part's done. We're gonna do a little chia seeds. These are high in fiber and they help you with energy as well. I'm just gonna approximate for this one. I'm gonna say I put in, I'd say like a 1/4 cup. Yeah. Boom. And yeah, hang on. And then a little thing of pecans. All right. So we're gonna do, I don't know how much pecans this is, but I'll put like all like mixed nuts, like pecans. We've got, boom, put those in. Okay. We got pecans, oats, chia seeds. Boom. And I will put in some chocolate chips in a minute here. Hang on. Pumpkin seeds. There you go. I'm putting that whole thing. Or maybe not. Maybe half. Maybe half. Quite a bit. I'll show you guys what these make, or what they look like when they're made. I already did. Right on. For those of you who haven't subscribed, appreciate it, Papa Champion. Papa Champion, we got him subscribed. He's gonna be tuning into the fitness content, the healthy meal prep, power prep hour, like we're doing right now. Appreciate you guys. And if you haven't already subscribed, game day, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. It's for from viewers like you that are tuning in. I know you're using up, it's taking up your time, and I appreciate your time, because I know like everyone's busy out there, right? And we're getting close to the holidays too. So okay, so we just put in pumpkin seeds. I'd say about half a cup or a cup of pumpkin seeds, 4 cups of oats, about a 1/4 cup of pecans. Now we're doing walnuts. They're already crushed. Normally I'll put them in the food processor if they're not crushed, because they're big, and when I put these together, they don't normally stick, because you need peanut butter and water to help them stick. Absolutely. Right on. Appreciate it, game day. Okay. W, is that meant to be something? or were you meant to type something else than W? Okay. Yeah, and here we go. We got, boom. Half of this is walnuts. Boom. There we go. It's getting pretty busy in there. Hang on. Okay. Nice. You're making good time. Making good time. Okay. Now, we're going to do the rest of these chippets. I'd say this is about half a cup of chippets. Boom. And then we got all those in there. And then just kind of, I just rotate everything around so it's all even. Heck yeah. And then a little bit more. We're gonna do some peanut butter, a cup of peanut butter, and a little bit more of these chippets. And when you're trying to cook healthy, right? You wanna cook what you enjoy. You don't have to do, if someone else is cooking something and you don't like it, or you don't like something I cook, you don't have to cook it. Absolutely not. I don't expect people to like all the same stuff as I like. You take away what you want to from these lives. It's to help you know that meal prep can be easy, and you can have absolutely. Hey, appreciate it, Luck XXSS. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Thanks for tuning into this live. Okay, share with your friends or family that are like to cook. You want to learn how to cook. W means fire. Oh, appreciate that. Okay, I'm still learning. Sometimes when people type stuff, I gotta ask. Appreciate it. Okay. So we got the rest of these. This is looking pretty good. Look at this batch right here. Look at this batch. Oh, hold on. I'll zoom out the camera. So we're almost there. This is like the base, the foundation of these power balls. The last couple ingredients, I just need some peanut butter, water, and some cinnamon. Please subscribe and like the channel and hit that notification bell. Bob Champion, appreciate it. Keep it going, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing. And Luck XSSS, welcome to the live. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, hit that notification bell and that subscribe button if you're enjoying the live. Okay, we got our cinnamon and we got our peanut butter. I got to open this up because this is natural peanut butter, so it takes I got to stir it a little bit because it takes a minute to separate. So give me 1 second there. I got it. You know, one of my favorite tunes to play when cooking, lo-fi beats. Lo-fi beats is kind of like, they call it low fidelity beats. So it's purposely off beat, but it's like jazz, right? Or instrumental. So it's just like something to have in the background for you guys. So as long as I can find some stuff that's non-copyright, I would love to turn that on in the background eventually and have like it on separate speakers. So, but yeah, if you're liking this meal prep and you want to learn more about high protein meals and snacks to build muscle, lose weight, or just live a long, healthy life, hit that like button and put a flame emoji in the chat if you're enjoying these recipes so far. Let me know. Okay, doing the, heck yeah, guys, we're doing it. We're almost done. My wife's gonna be impressed because I'm getting a lot done. I was gonna do the live last night around dinner time, but it's tough during the work week, right? Because we're both not home till 6 p.m. Pacific, so it takes a while. Okay, take a spoon like so. Right on, game day, appreciate it, man. All right, I'm gonna take this. There's a lot of oil on the top, so you just kind of got to give it a quick stir, like so. I know this is an awkward angle, but my tripod made my phone fall off, so just kind of trying to improvise a little bit. But here we go. Here we go. This is fun. This motivates me to get back into meal prepping, because normally when I meal prep now with my wife, we're only really cooking extra meals from dinner. So we double up on the dinner batch. That's one way to meal prep. The other way to meal prep, the way I've done it forever, is I'll cook 3 to 4 meals from the same night, like kind of like we're doing now. So that's one meal that we're cooking, but that will be repurposed, and I will eat those meals for 3 to 4 days, basically all week. So then you're not cooking every day. That's why that's why I teach people like to do it that way. And oh, here we go. So we're putting our peanut butter in. Boom. So this is to help I probably put in over like a cup and a half or a cup and a quarter of peanut butter for context. All right. Okay. We are almost now. I'm gonna give you guys a different angle here to show you. I'm gonna stir this now. Here we go. This is the fun part. So you're literally gonna stir this around. It's a little bit tricky with one hand, but yeah, thank you, Luke XXS. Appreciate it. Game day, appreciate it. Papa Champion. Miss Dub. Hi there, Miss Dub. Welcome to the live. Thanks for tuning in. If you like cooking, if you like high protein meals, this is your live. Stick around, Miss Dub, to tune in or to see the end finished product for whatchamacallit. End finished product of these power balls. They're basically oatmeal, peanut butter, chocolate chips. They basically are like little mini cookies, but healthier. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna need both my hands back for a minute. Give me a sec. Here we go. Just trying to get it, because you're gonna need just a little bit of liquid. The peanut butter does help make these, but you're gonna need just a little bit of water to help them stick together, right? Ooh. Here we go. Almost done. Almost done. Damn, yeah, it's already been 48 minutes. See, cooking takes time, but it's worth it, because think about it this way. When we pick one day of the week or two, there's 7 days in a week. When we pick one day to get a couple hours worth of cooking done, we're done. We don't need to go, once we've done our grocery shop for all these ingredients, right? You're done. You don't need to go to the grocery store again, right? I feel like it's inefficient when you're going to the grocery store every single day, right? You're better off to go once a week, get what you need, and then cook once a week, or like a couple times a week. So then you're spending less time in the kitchen and more time living, right? More time training, more time doing what you want to do. Because when you do that, it frees up your time. Everyone wants more time. How do you get more time? You create it. You create more time by, changing up how you do things, making a system for yourself. This is a cooking system, meal prepping. It's a cooking system that will free up more time for you later. So you got to think about it that way, right? Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here. Well, not too much, because if I put too much water, it's gonna they'll be like kind of soggy, and you don't want that. You just want a little bit, just so it's easy. Let me know in the chat which country you're from. I'm Canadian. Show your flag, or you can just say it via text in the chat. Don't Don't call me. Yeah, you don't have to tell me your location or anything. Just say, oh, like I'm from India, or I'm from US, or I'm from Canada, or I want to make a global presence. I want to reach all across the globe with kind of my authenticity, vulnerability, to help people build the best mind, body, and soul that they can. I want you to thrive. And when you're eating good food, when you're cooking good food, and you're training hard, there's no better feeling. There's no better feeling than that. You feel like you're thriving. I want to help you thrive through my content. Okay, here it is. So literally, we got our water in there. Probably did half a cup of water, and we're turning this in to these little power balls. Syria, right on, game day. That's awesome. Appreciate you tuning in. Here we go. See that? Isn't that freaking awesome? Boom. Look at that. Yep. So literally, I'm going to make a bunch of these, and then I pop them on the tray like so. I'll show you guys the tray in just a minute. And then this will literally make 30 of those oatmeal balls, right? They call them on the internet energy balls, power balls, call them whatever you want. But they're just little snacks. They're easy. There we go. Boom. Heck yeah. Yep. I've already made 3 of those power balls already. I'm on number 4. So chicken is already done in 9 minutes. Oh, that's cool. So Yemen and Syria, crazy. What time is it? Yeah. Let me know in the chat. But in Miami, Florida. Mashallah Habibi, Yemen. In Miami, Florida. So Papa Champion, you're from Florida, Miami? That's cool. That's so cool. What time is it for you guys there? Game day, what time is it in Syria? And Papa Champion, what time is it? Because I know Florida's 3 hours ahead. It's 4:23 p.m. for you guys. But in Yemen, I wonder what time that is. Me and my wife went to Japan, and I posted about that. And they're 10 hour. What was it? A full day ahead. 17 hours ahead. It's crazy. Boom. Yeah, this is what'll take a little bit of time, but I appreciate you guys tuning in to making all these. I'm in Canada, but I'm from Syria. Oh, that's cool. Canadian from Syria. Game day, right on. That's awesome. Are you East Coast or West Coast? Okay. Oh, yeah. So literally 3, 6. So I can fit 7 across. I'll show you guys in a minute. I can fit 7 of these power balls on the pan. Cool. That's cool, Papa Champion. You're from Yemen, but you're in Miami. That's cool. Right on. Cool. Yeah, let people know if you're in the chat. Pub Champion and Game Day. Share this with some of the other followers, friends. They want to tune in to like cooking. I'll be cooking a few more things. I do have some tuna, some canned tuna from Costco as well. I could probably prep them to like wraps. I'll probably show you guys if we got some more time. I'll probably show you guys that. But at least, yeah, this batch of Power Balls. It's making so much. I'm already at 3, 6, 7, so 10. Already 10 Power Balls already. Crazy. Right on. Originally, I'm from Yemen, but I'm in Miami in the meantime. Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, wow. I had to keep an eye on that chicken. It's already 5 minutes left already. But I'll show you guys the finished product once it's done. And another trick when you're cooking any sort of meat or poultry, you want to make sure the internal temperature, I'll show you guys that in a minute. The internal temperature is safe, food safe. 12:27 a.m. Really? Damn. 12:27 a.m. So you in Miami right now? Oh, in Yemen. Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, that's crazy. You guys are way far ahead in time. Boom. Yeah, this recipe is awesome. I could even, when I post this live, I could even show you guys this recipe if you want to make it for yourself. It is damn good. And you just got snacks, right? For in between. Boom. Like, look at this. Look at that. Looks good, right? We made those in school. Really? Oh, that's cool. I want to visit next summer in Newfoundland. Yeah, that'll be cool. You're right on that same coast, on the East Coast, in Newfoundland's far East Coast in Canada. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't even seen it. I'm Canadian. It's just so far. And because of how expensive it is to go from one side of Canada to the other, it's crazy. It's cheaper for me and my wife to go to Mexico or to go overseas than it is to go across Canada. Just the costs are so high right now. Well, that's cool. You totally should. I've heard Newfoundland's beautiful, and Nova Scotia. I really want to check out Nova Scotia. It's supposed to be absolutely gorgeous. Really nice spot. If you like seafood, seafood's big on the East Coast too, especially in Newfoundland, Nova Scotia. Let's keep an eye on the time there for the cooking. But yeah, literally, I've already made, what's that? Okay, yeah. So that made, boom. 6. Yeah, that made 18. Once the live chat is done, I'm going to start passing on the video to friends and family. Really appreciate that, Pup Champion. That's awesome. Appreciate it. Yeah, these are gonna make a massive batch. Do you guys, oh yeah, let me ask you guys. Would you guys watch a workout live? I did a workout live on Sunday, this past Sunday. That was my very first YouTube live. Went really well. I broke up the workout into 30 minutes of treadmill walk because I'm doing a challenge on that 30-day challenge. And then I'm also doing, and then I showed the body weight training. Let me know if you guys want to see that next too. I'll schedule it. I didn't schedule the last one because I'm still getting used to how to do lives on YouTube, but I'll schedule the lives. Yeah, sweet. I can smell that through the phone. That's awesome. Yeah. I know. These are like, look at these. The peanut butter, pumpkin seeds, oats. Damn good. I'll show you guys in a minute. There's so many. I got so much left. So much like the batter. But between me and my wife, we'll eat like sometimes 6 a day because they're so delicious. Just trying to make sure there's not too much left, but I believe Somalia, Ethiopia, Yemen are the same time. Oh yeah, same time zone for those. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'll just wash my hands real quick. The oven's going off, and then I'll show you guys how they're looking for the Powerballs here. Boom. All right. Check this out. Ooh. Nice. There you go. These are what the Powerballs look like as a finished product. So I think I said, 6, 12, 18, almost 24. I've almost made 24. And look how much batter we got left. Holy moly. Okay. So chicken, I'm going to check the temp. Make sure you get yourself a oven mitt so you don't burn your hand. And one more thing. This is what I'm talking about here. So you can Google it, but you want to get yourself a digital thermometer when you're cooking, especially when you're cooking roast beef or steak or chicken, because you want to make sure the internal temperature is, oh, okay, I didn't know that is expensive. Oh, cool. Right on. Okay, I didn't know that is expensive. What's expensive? This isn't. This is, these are cheap. These are like $12 Canadian, if that's what you're referring to. But yeah, I'll show you guys. I checked the temp in just a second, and we'll do, here we go. Oh, see that all that steam come out? Damn. And this is what I mean about, see how all that oil, like the olive oil and then the water from the chicken, it creates like a, boom, you just gotta be really careful. It creates a little backsplash kind of a thing. And then what we gotta do, what about Edmonton? Oh, I see what you mean. Expensive to go across Canada. Yeah. It is actually. I'm just gonna turn this on. There. I don't know if you guys still, but I'm just turning on the oven fan. Hopefully that's not interfering with the sound too much, just because these are really steamy. So then you take your thermometer. Actually, I don't want to mess with that sound. And then you're gonna take your thermometer like so. It's in Fahrenheit. And then for chicken, you want it to be 165 Fahrenheit. So it stays safe to eat. So yeah, boom, it's perfect. A little bit overcooked, but see that? Yeah, some of these are smaller, so they're gonna be a little bit more overcooked. But chicken thighs, you know how chicken breast tends to be quite, chicken breast tends to be, it can dry out really easy. That's why I like chicken thighs. A little bit fattier, still high protein, but super delicious. So, oh, sweet. You got a digital thermometer? That's perfect. Right on. Okay. So now chicken's done. Set that off to the side. I'm going to do a check on the yams. I'm going to take those out of the oven real quick. I don't think the yams will be done. Maybe they will. And if at least they're not done, I can rotate them. And how you check if the yams are done. Take a fork like so. And then you just kind of, because it's to your liking, right? You want to test them to see. So they're still not quite done to my liking. Nice. Boom. I usually watch it from YouTube. Nice. Okay. So these probably have to go in for a couple more minutes. They're not quite done yet. So that's why it's always good to check. Chicken's done. Hey, that looks fire. Yeah, hell yeah, buddy. Okay, and those are those yams, right? And then I will rotate them after and like flip them around. Put them back in the oven for another 5 minutes. But that's how easy it is. We're gonna get our veggies in too, but I'm just gonna time this for like another 5 minutes. And then again, while we're waiting, we're gonna go like this. How do I get you guys a good angle here? Oh shit, hold on. I just want you guys to be able to see. Can you see that? Oh, you can see that, I think. Yeah, so you can see me making these, right? Boom. So we've done the one side. I'm gonna show you guys that. Hang on. All right, so let's see if I can finish the rest of these in 5 minutes for the power balls. Oh, whoops, a little bit more. A little bit more water into the power ball mix, just so they're not dry. Okay. Boom, and there we go. See how I make, just need a little bit of water, and my wife will be really happy that these are gonna be made. That's how it is, right? Boom, like that. These make so many of these. Oh, let me know, guys, know in the chat, what is some of your favorite foods? Like high protein foods. Your kitchen is beautiful. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah. It's small, but it does the trick. It's got a lot of space. We got a lot of appliances. So we can literally cook pretty much anything. I even have an ice cream maker. And I can show you guys that for like a little holiday meal prep. Like making ice cream, because I'm gonna be making that for our family when we have Christmas, which will be coming up in the next few weeks. It'll be French vanilla bean ice cream that I'll be making. It's a little bit more nuanced. Takes a little bit more time to make, but delicious. Juicy, yeah. Yep. You know what I should do? Since you guys are both subbed, you're both subscribers now. I think your traveling is, traveling is expensive, definitely. Now you guys are both subscribers. I will send you guys the live in advance. I wonder if it'll let me do that. Like send you guys well, you get a notification for this live when I schedule the next one, but it'd be sweet if you guys could share it ahead of time and then have more people that want to tune in to cooking, training. Like you said, your friends share and then their friends share and so on, and it keeps growing. Snowball, it snowballs. Almost done making these. Hell yeah, this live's been going on for 70 minutes. Guys are loyal. I appreciate it. Cooking takes time. Cooking takes time. And it's super delicious. These
I'm probably gonna chow down on one of these after too. I haven't even had lunch yet. I could even show you guys my lunch that I have, because I want you guys to see exactly what I eat, like what I cook and what I eat, to look the way I look. It takes discipline. It's taking a lot of trial and error, but I want you guys to avoid all the pitfalls and mistakes that I made on my way to getting lean, on my way to getting in shape. Oh, and by the way, I do have a 15-year transformation for me, like, because I've been training since age 17 and I'm age 32, and I have a 15-year transformation reel on my on the channel as well. If you guys want to check that out, you can search it in my playlists. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's the yams. Those should be done. Make a good time. One sec. It's all about testing, right? You always want to test your food, making sure it's up to your
Oh, I want to know who that third viewer is. Third viewer. Or third person, third viewer. Who is that? Is that? I can't see them in the chat, but
whoever's the third viewer, welcome to live. Thank you for tuning in.
appreciate it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna flip you guys around. Boom. Okay, let that steam come out. All right. Boom. Oh. I definitely stacked that quite a bit. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, no, they might need more time. Still not done yet. Not quite. But at least we can. Let's try. A lot of steam though. Okay. Yeah, because I like it when the yam temp check or cooked check is I take a fork like so and see how it's catching a little bit. I wanted the fork to go all the way through and it's like smooth like butter. I don't like it when it's still too firm. So I'm popping them back in the oven for another 5 minutes. There. Boom. Just another couple minutes. They take a while. Maybe I'll do like 7 minutes. Yeah. Okay. All right, back to it.
Back to it.
Okay. I just need to get some water. One sec.
Hell yeah, Christmas is around the corner. Yep. It's coming up fast. You guys got any plans for Christmas? Any big plans? Big family gathering? I know there'll be a lot of cooking in my household, that's for sure. Or you're gonna like getting a prime rib. Almost done. Almost done. Here we go. Gosh. That's why I only make these so often, guys, because they do take a little bit. They do take a little bit to make. Oh, I was gonna ask you guys. So game day, Papa Champion. Do you guys play any sports? Are you part of any sports teams? What's your guys' hobbies? What are you guys into? I used to play basketball, soccer, lacrosse. Really, really fun. Loved those sports. And then later, like when I was telling you guys about cooking, I didn't start learning how to cook till I was like 19. I learned all of that from like Men's Health. There's like this book or magazine called Men's Health, and they'd have workout routines in there, and they'd have, nice, play soccer, right on. I love soccer. Those Men's Health books would have workout routines, warm-up routines, cooking, or like meal ideas. So that's kind of how I learned how to cook later. And then I just would devour those books. I would be like, read book after book after book. And my favorite one, it was like Get Lean in 30 Days. And it was 3 workouts a week, 20 to 30 minutes. So super short, not super long. And the workouts were intense. And so I made kind of my own workout routine similar to that. And I've been seeing insane results. And I helped my one buddy lose 30 pounds in a year. 30 pounds. Now, it took time, took effort, but it's a combination of weight training and body weight training, and then nutrition. And I helped him lose 30 pounds in a year. That's awesome. But yeah, Pop Champion, what sport do you play any sports at all? Making our last Powerball here. On our last one, see? Look at, that took a while to do. Is that? Yeah, we're just under 3 minutes left in those yams. Okay, almost done. Oh dear, yeah, my phone is 24%, so I'm gonna have to charge that in a minute too. Boom. Oh yeah, I remember I said I was gonna help us make, or show you guys some veggies. Cooking some veggies. I'll show you guys that too. I got a few veggies in the fridge that I saw that can be cooked. So then they're done. All right. Okay. Powerballs are done. You can see it right here. This whole tray is full. Hold on. Gotta wash my hands. Oh, because they're in channel with us watching and not subscribing. Oh, yeah. No, it's all right. It's all right. Some people, it's annoying because they're in the channel with us watching and not subscribing. Yeah. Well, they will eventually. They will eventually. It'll take time, but I really appreciate you guys tuning into this whole thing. But check this out. Check this out. There'll be more. There'll be more subscribers. There'll be more people watching. This is the full tray I'm going to put in the fridge. And the best part about this is you don't need to bake these in the oven. It's no bake. So that's done. I know that took a while. That probably took 20 minutes out of this live to make these, right? To build the base and then to make these, but that's going in the fridge now. I'll show you. So I'm going to take it like so. Boom. Here it is. And we're going to open up the fridge. Boom. Here we go. And then down here, here's the fridge. I've been eating everything. And then Powerballs right here. If you got any room, boom, I just tuck it underneath the meat drawer or the cheese drawer. This is where we keep our fruit. And this is where the veggies are. I'm gonna cook the veggies for you guys next. That's broccoli. Boom. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna open up and get those yams out in a minute. And then here's the peppers. So since we've already got our carbs done, might even do some minced garlic actually. Okay. We've got our veggies in there, like cucumber, cheese, Greek yogurt, peanut butter's back there. These are some dumplings, kind of like a cheat meal. Eggs, milk for coffee, almond milk. These are for later, for Christmas. But pretty much, it's mainly high protein foods in there, right? But I'll show you guys. Here we go. I'm gonna take out the yams again. I'll show you guys in just a second. Hang on, switching hands. Whoa. These yams gotta be done by now. Sometimes with cooking, things can take a little bit longer than expected, but that's all right. That's why we improvise, right? Okay, let's test this out again. I'm Muslim, but I usually go to a friend's and celebrate with them. Cool. That's awesome. Awesome. Oh, yeah, these are done. These are done. See that? It's like butter. It's smooth. Cutting through those yams. Delish. All right. So there you go. There's one part of meal prep done. Right? So I'm going to have to let this cool off before I cook the broccoli or I have a better idea actually. So this is done, right? Chicken's done. Yams are done. We can turn off the oven now. So that in total took half an hour for the chicken, and I'd say 40 minutes or 41 minutes for the yams, because the yams because they're a root vegetable, so they take a little bit more time, or a root carb, I should say. So now I'm gonna put this stuff away, right? Oven's off there. But what we're gonna do, because this still has to cool off, right? This area, the top of the oven's still hot. Normally I would cook the broccoli on one of these trays and then pepper, but we're gonna put the broccoli and pepper in the air fryer. I'm gonna show you guys that. I used to play soccer, but I got in a car. You got in a car accident? I'm 20 now at the time. I got to a car accident, I was age 18. Oh man. I'm sorry to hear that, Pop Champion. That's devastating. Yeah, it's when you get in a car accident, you never know what can happen. It's like scary. I've been in a car accident, but it was very minor. No one got injured, thank goodness. So hopefully you didn't have any injuries or anything. Yeah, that's crazy. Hopefully you're good. You didn't have any severe injuries or anything like that, because I know not quite along, but yeah, okay, yeah. There we go. Oh, and while we're gonna be preparing our next section of the meal prep, I'm gonna chug this smoothie right now. It's a protein smoothie. Oh, sorry. Here we go. This is just this. So me and my wife, breakfast every day is, I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on. Is a protein smoothie. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh yeah, you can. So it's basically got protein powder, frozen berries, creatine, usually spinach, peanut butter, almond milk. So like that. There. But yeah, putting all this away. Just give me 1 sec. This is the part where we're just putting everything away. There. Oh god, what's my battery at? 21%. So yeah, let's see. And then I got the olive oil back out, and then we're gonna I'll cut up the peppers and the broccoli. put it in the air fryer. But yeah, we're getting a lot of meal prep done. I love it. Okay. And I made a little bit of a mess over here still. Oh, here we go. And if we got time, I know it's been a long live, but if we got time, I might make these as well. They're cans of tuna. And if I have any wraps in the freezer, I might thaw those wraps and turn them into wraps for the week as well. Wow, they're going to turn out so delicious. Like, oh my God. Hell yeah, they are. Yep. It's going to be a good dinner. Good meals. Good meals. So, I'm going to bring you guys over here. And we're going to start prepping. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you can see, right? Beauty. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, man. Okay, so chicken's done. Yams are done. Now, broccoli and peppers. Yeah. Yeah, they just have to get it used to us, right? Yeah. Just giving the broccoli a quick wash. Then that's done too, right? And then as soon as I got this in the air fryer, I'll show you guys that in a second here. So we're gonna pre-cut these so they cook fast. That's the reason why we prep this way, right? These, I'm gonna show you a little trick on how to cut as well. So, cause I always had a hard time cutting peppers. I also got 21%. 21%. What's 21%? 21%. Oh, on your phone. Yeah. Oh God, mine's at 20 now. Yeah, I gotta charge it up. Hang on. I know, it's probably from watching this live too. Sorry guys. But I appreciate you watching because, again, meal prepping is fun. It can be fun. I know it's a little bit of time, but hey, it's a little bit of time now to save time later. That's the key. A little bit of time now to create more time for later. So you're not cooking every day. Because if you're cooking every day, that's taking time away from stuff you want to do, right? So, okay. 1 second. I'm just getting all this ready. Beauty. Okay, we're ready. So now what we're doing, I'm making such a mess right now. I gotta get all this stuff cleaned up and I'll show you guys. That's the funnest part. Kidding. Cleaning up. Oh, Papa Champion game day was saying, we were talking, so I said my phone's only at 21%, and then he said his phone's at 21%. That's what he means. I totally forgot that I said that earlier. But see this? So, cutting the pepper. Oh, this freaking broccoli's in the way. Hold on. So see how I have it like this? See how there's these slits? Like right here? And here and here? You guys might know this or you might not, but it's a little trick. So you cut section, section, section. So watch this. Boom. Nice and easy, right? Boom. 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 See? Because that core, we don't want that core. We don't want those seeds. So then look at it, it creates that because you're cutting the sections. And then I go boom. And then I cut them into those little pepper strips. Easy, right? Done. Okay. Doing the same for the other one. And then, all right, that one's done. And, oh, and then this part right here, same thing. Cut section, because you can still eat that pepper, just not this part, right? And yeah, so there's the one pepper done. Look how quick that was, right? And then boom, we're gonna go like this from the bottom. Thank you so much. Now I have a kneecap. Yeah, look, there you go. And then boom. There we go. Easy. See? Boom. That goes off the side. Okay, then we're going dice, dice, dice. Done. Dice, dice, dice. Done. So then it's just a lot faster for you cooking. And then I can cook these and the broccoli together in the air fryer. So then all of our veggies are prepped too, right? We cooked protein, our chicken thighs. We cooked our carb source, which was yams. Now we're cooking our veggies. Veggies is like micronutrients, right? You want to have veggies because you need micronutrients and macronutrients. So macronutrients are proteins, fats, and carbs, which I just showed you, where the chicken thighs, yams, that's our protein and our carbs. And there was also fats in there with the olive oil that we used, right? So now we're doing micronutrients, which is your veggies, right? Like cucumber, peppers, broccoli, salad, and you want your micronutrients because it's helps keep you healthy, right? Boom. We got just a few more. Boom. Done. There you go. Look, that was way faster than cutting the yams. Yams took a long time to cut. Boom. Okay. So peppers are done. Okay? Peppers are done. There's the peppers. I will set those aside for now. And now we're gonna do broccoli and cut that. So let's go like this. There we go. Air fryer broccoli. I don't know if you guys have ever tried air fryer. Have you guys tried air fryer broccoli or air fryer veggies? Super delicious. So cutting that all up. The only thing with broccoli is it makes a bit of a mess. So just be aware of that. But there. And then we're gonna go like this. Boom. Cut it from the bottom. There. Just making the stalks a little bit smaller. Right? Just so it cooks evenly. If they're too big. Thank you so much. No. Oh. Boom. There we go. Okay. So now that's done. Here we go. Look at all that. Look at all that meal prep. Okay. Now we're gonna set our up our air fryer here. Okay, I'm gonna plug this in. There's the air fryer, or it's by Instant, right? Saying like Instant air fryer. Plug that in. Boom. And then we're gonna go like this. Bring that out. Now normally I put parchment paper or something inside here, but I find it easier to clean up if I just pop it all in. So we're gonna go 380 for 25 minutes. Boom. We're gonna let that preheat. And then all we're gonna do is place all these veggies in there. Broccoli, diced up pepper, and then we're gonna put our seasonings on there again. And I was gonna do minced garlic, but now I'm like, I don't want it to like get blowtorched in there. So putting that back in the fridge. But we're gonna go back to doing this. So garlic powder, black pepper, we got our olive oil, and then pink Himalayan sea salt, the best salt, and a little bit of seasoning salt for extra measure. But yeah, look at all that cooking. Okay, where the heck did I put my, oh, it's over here. I was looking for my smoothie.
My wife will be happy. They've got so much food prepped. So much done. And you guys got to tag along to see how it all gets done. So literally everything that I'm cooking is pretty much exactly what me and my wife eat on a day-to-day basis. It's healthy, it's high energy. Like the foods that we eat give us the energy that we need to tackle the day and to feel like we're winning the day. Sorry for that humming. It's the air fryer heating up, but once that comes up to temp, then we'll be putting in those veggies, and then everything's done. Sorry, I got some food stuck in my teeth there. I'm gonna get rid of that in a minute. How do I check? Ooh. Nice. Okay. Oh, okay, sounds great. Yeah, me too. What? Attractive. Oh. Okay. Here we go. So now that's up to temp. Here. Hang on a sec. So, I'm just gonna quickly put these in the air fryer. 1 sec. So, I take this out like so, and then I'm gonna dump everything in there. Boom. Actually, it's probably easier if you guys see it from this angle. There. Okay. Air fryer, popping all the veggies in there, like so. Game day, just charge your phone. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I do have a charger here. I'll be putting it on. Okay. Boom. There we go. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Everything's in there. Broccoli. And then we're gonna put our little bit of there. Boom. My phone is on the charger. On my lap and still on the live chat. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, you're right. Hang on. I will put you guys on the charger. We got a magnetic charger here. Hang on. And then you guys get to see from a little bit different angle as well. Boom. Oh. There we go. It's charging. All right. Oh, let me know in the chat if you can still hear me, because the audio from my phone is hooked up to the bottom there on this charger, because I had some MagSafe charger. But yeah, there's all of our air fryer veggies, and then we're just gonna a little bit of olive oil. Boom. And then nice. Here we go. Garlic powder. My forearm gets tired from holding this, but I want to show you guys. Black pepper. Okay. A little bit of black pepper. Hang on. There we go. And then salt. Let's just put this on this so I don't burn the counter. Here we go. A little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt. Hell yeah, it's been over an hour and a half for this live. Nice. Wasn't planning on being that long, but cooking takes time, and there we go. I will show you guys in just a second here. There. So we got all of our seasonings on there. Go around here and just around the corner. There. Okay. And then going in the air fryer. Boom. So it's in the air fryer. 25 minutes. I just got you guys on the charger here. Hang on. Oh. There. All right. So if you guys can see there's the air fryer. Got it in the air fryer for 25 minutes at 380 Fahrenheit. We're gonna start cleaning everything up now. Because there's nothing worse than cooking and having a ginormous mess. Especially, my wife's off in a few hours and she's gonna come home and she's like, there's a mess everywhere. No, I'm just kidding. All right, just putting this away. I'd say I'll see what else I can get, because for like high protein meals, like prepped. But basically, that's the bulk of one. That's the bulk of it. We'll be able to repurpose those. We got leftover, like frozen burgers. We got frozen chicken strips. What else we got? The tuna. I'm gonna quickly check to see if we've got any. Hold on, I was just trying to see. Okay. I'm gonna quickly see to check if we have any wraps. Because if we have wraps, then I'll show you guys making tuna wraps. So one sec. Boom. Oh, we do. Okay. Sweet. Okay. We do have wraps. So I can show you guys little high protein tuna wraps. And those are super easy to make. Tuna while everything else is cooking. So we can, once that food cools off, then I can show you guys how I like set it all up in all the Tupperware. And I'll just like put it on all the Tupperware. But we'll do this in just a sec. How are we looking? Nice. Yeah, my phone's getting up there now. It's on the charger, but it's up to 20%. I'm just checking here. Okay. How many? So each can of this tuna already has olive oil in it, so you don't really need any extra, any extra healthy fat. So it's 25 grams of protein per can. And there's 4 in here. So. So, don't really have any. I think this channel is the best out of all the channels I was watching. Appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm cooking up lots of content for y'all. So, This is Nando's. It's like kind of like a spicy mayo, and then this is regular mayo, which I'm gonna use. But yeah, I freaking appreciate that, man. Like, I got so much passion for fitness and health, like health and fitness, training, nutrition. I just like love it, and I gotta share it. And YouTube's the best way to do that. But I appreciate that. Vote of confidence. Okay. If only I could get you guys propped up in a better position here so I can show you. Yeah, I could probably get a bowl, like for the tuna. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, so we got our mayo, our Nando sauce. The olive oil already have the tuna already has olive oil in it, so we're not gonna worry about adding anything extra. I'm literally just gonna defrost these because I had them in the freezer, and then pop the tuna in a bowl, mix it with some of this or some of this, just a little bit, just for flavor, and then I will add some spinach after, but I'll show you guys that so it's all done. And then that's lunch every day this week, or four lunches this week. I'm gonna make 4 wraps. Might need more actually. How many we got in here? 3, 4. Let's see how many. Let's see if I can fit all the tuna in 4 of these wraps. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got all the wraps on the plate. I'm gonna defrost those like 30 seconds. But yeah, Bob Champion, if you like this style of content, I post reels every day. For I'm on day 21. Yeah, day 21 of my treadmill challenge, where I just walk on the treadmill every morning, 30 minutes. That's kind of how like my first win of the day, 30 minutes of treadmill on an incline. So when I say an incline, it's like this. So you know when you got a flat treadmill, you're walking on the treadmill, or if you've seen someone else doing treadmill, and they're on the treadmill, they're walking, or you're outside, that's a flat surface. So all I do to our treadmill is I go boom. It allows me to turn it into kind of like a stair stepper. So as soon as you add elevation like that, or you add incline to cardio, crazy good for your heart health. And you'll notice if you guys, game day or pop champion, if you guys ever do that kind of cardio, that's a great place to start as well, just by walking. If you just walk, like human beings, we're used to historically walking, running, jogging, sprinting, right? Because it's how we've evolved, like over a long period of time. So those are some of the best cardio to do for us, because our bodies are like wired for it. Because that was like gathering, like because we were hunters and gatherers, and this was like evading like predators and stuff like that. So our hunter and gatherer ancestors, that's the word I was looking for. Okay, so these are slightly defrosted, just enough, so that's good. So appreciate the love. Hit that like button if you're liking this live. If you're still tuned in, you're still plugged in, I appreciate you. And share this with others for my future lives. I will be for sure posting a future live, or scheduling my next lives for you guys, so you guys have a heads up. Still got 16 minutes left on the 16 minutes left on the veggies, and I'm just gonna open these up. Tuna.
Keep up the good work. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Absolutely. Almost done. Almost done. Appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me throughout this live. I know it's been a while, but I just want to show you guys all the effort that it can take to. It takes some effort for sure to make some healthy meals. Ah, almost dropped that. Trying to get this tune out of here. Hold on. Hang on. There. There we go. Yeah, it's just so motivating for me to, right, do these lives, because then it encourages me to really get into meal prep, because this saves so much time, right? We've been cooking for 111 minutes. It's crazy. Okay, there's one thing of tuna. We're gonna pop that in there. And then, yeah. And then I said I was gonna do this. Mix this up. There we go. Pop the Nando sauce in there. See, I got the tuna in the bowl. I'm just mixing in my preferred sauce. Normally, I like to do like Dijon mustard or honey mustard because the calories are mega low, right? Like part of healthy meal prep is like finding low calorie options, right? That have the same taste, maybe the same texture that you're used to, but you don't have as much calories that you have to worry about. And that's the key to weight loss, right? Lower calories, being in a calorie deficit, right? Burning more calories than you're taking in. So burning more calories through your exercise than you're eating, right? Taking in as food. So, one sec. Got three more. I'm gonna make 2 wraps at a time, and then I will add the. So this is gonna be 1 wrap. Boom. I just pour the. I'll show you guys this in just a second, because it won't let me. Yeah, because my phone's on a slanted angle. But yeah, making the holy smokes. Yeah, these tuna wraps are gonna be good. And then when you're done, then don't even have to worry, right? Okay. What's your favorite streamer, YouTuber? Oh, you know what? I'm actually not sure, but so far, I haven't watched any of his stuff yet, but I love he's got a motivational, like, kind of music that I use on my fitness content. His name's Speed. He's a gaming streamer, I'm pretty sure. And he's done really well. And I was like, and all of a sudden I see his stuff on some fitness influencers content, and he's a huge inspiration. Because he's the guy that says in his little background tune, he's like, I started with 1 viewer, and that 1 viewer led to everything, built everything from that 1 viewer. So, right, you start with 1 viewer, and then 2 viewers, and so on and so forth. And I love that. I love that inspiration. But my favorite YouTuber, because I want to start to watch other streamers as well. My favorite YouTuber would have to be. There's this guy named Jarrett Campese. He's like an ex-track and field guy, weightlifts. He's into motorcycles and stuff. He's one of my favorite. And then there's Christian Guzman. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a big fitness YouTuber, millions of subscribers. Built Alpha Elite, his own apparel brand. He's really cool. I like his stuff. And then there's a guy named Meringue. He's Dutch. Yeah, he's from Netherlands. Yeah, another fitness YouTuber. I've got so many. They're like my idols growing up. And Kino Body, I like Kino Body as well. I don't like him as much now. His brand, he swears a lot and stuff, and I don't think that's, not that swearing's bad or anything, but I just don't think like it's a good look if you want to lift people up and stuff. He swears a lot in his content, so I kind of, that turned me off a little bit. But he's he's spot on with some of his fitness stuff, like intermittent fasting, and so. But yeah, Kino Body, Jared Campese, Speed's Motivation. Who else? Who's another one? I can't think of it off the top of my head. Chris Woods. Hey, welcome back, Chris. Thanks for tuning into the live. Okay, because you were one of the first, I'm pretty sure, earlier. We're literally just making pre-prepping some tuna wraps for this week. And 2 more tins of tuna. And literally got all the chicken prepped. How are you doing today? Doing good, Chris? Doing good. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna pop these. Oh, and the veggies are almost done here. Hang on. Look at that. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So that's air fryer veggies. I'm gonna use some tongs, like so. That looks pretty good. Damn right, Chris. Hey, Chris, if you like this kind of content, if you like cooking lives and training lives or working out from home, hit that like button and that subscribe button. Game Day is already subbed. Papa Champion's already subbed. And let me know in the comments where you're from. Oh dear. I think the broccoli's a little bit burnt, but still looks good. I'm just gonna double check. I'm just giving it a little rotation here. Yeah. It's just nice to have all this stuff done. It's like my longest live I've ever done. Pretty sweet, eh? Cooking. All right. Broccoli's a little bit toasty. That's all right. Okay. Yeah. It's pretty good. Okay. So now I need to start putting away all this food. One thing, I'm not a huge fan of plastic, but storing the food in plastic, okay? Don't heat up. Don't heat the food in plastic. That's not good. So it's just, today was a snow day for my school board. Oh yeah, right on. Appreciate you, Chris. Thanks for the sub if you've already subbed. Thanks for tuning in. So whereabouts? Are you like US, Canada? Let me know in the chat, Chris. So you were able to get off school today? That's cool. So what we gotta do is, I'm gonna, oh, I didn't realize there was still some water from these. Oops. All right. We're gonna put away these. Yeah, so here's the wraps. We're gonna put away the wraps. Boom. They're a little bit liquidy because of the olive oil from being inside the, right? Being inside the can. So we're just gonna go like this, right? Like so. Just in, you know, I'm not gonna do a fancy wrap or anything. I'm just gonna pop it in there so it's ready to go. So was the school canceled? Yeah. Was school canceled because of the snow? Today was a snow day. Boom. Yeah, I'm like, oh, Upper Canada District School Board? Cool. Right on. Right on. Well, you get to see the tail end of us cooking here, Chris. Yeah, if you like to cook or you like to do watch high protein meals. Yeah, I think even right now it's snowing in Canada. Yeah, not snowing where I'm from yet, but I'm sure it will soon enough. All right, I gotta do 2 more of these tuna to make some more. 2 more wraps, and then we're done. Tuna wraps. I'm coming. I'm just doing this tuna right now because I don't want to make a mess near the phone. Hang on. Boom, there we go. Oh boy, no good. Yeah, in Cornwall there was like 3 feet of snow. Holy smokes. Damn. Yeah, that's rough. Gonna open this thing up again. There. This Nando sauce, man. Flavor Flav. It's good. If you want to check it, Nando's. I was gonna go play outside in the snow, but my door always blocked. Oh yeah. But now it's not like I shoveled it. That's a lot of snow. That does sound like Nova Scotia or New Brunswick or Newfoundland. Crazy. I'm just making this. We've done 3 out of 4 tuna cans prepped, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Here's another wrap done. And I'll probably put some, nice, right on. Well, appreciate you tuning into this live, Chris. It's awesome. Best thing to do, watch a stream or do some cooking or train when there's a snow day. It's awesome. Okay. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna put 1 more tuna wrap. You know what? I'm gonna skip the. I'd rather put veggies in the day that I eat these because I don't want it to get all soggy. Because I'd rather heat this up, wrap up again when I eat it that particular day. That's what I'd recommend. But yeah, here we go. Here's the wrap again. I'm gonna pop it in here. The another one. Boom. And then as you can see here, oh, got 2 wraps in there. I got 1 more wrap to do. Nice and easy. 1 more. Yeah, my dad saw someone. I have like a little bit of crash. I have a little bit of. I don't know. Damn. Okay. The tuna's prepped. Losing this. Nando's. There. Just trying to give it some flavor flav. With that Nando's, spicy mayo. Boom. Mix it all up. Found his soulmate. My dad saw someone. I have a little bit of a crush. Oh! Is that right? Did I listen to that right? Yeah, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by that? Yeah, today I found out that I... Oh, I see. Yeah. I see. Right on. It's a great feeling, isn't it? Nice. I'm just cleaning up these cans. Oh, you're right there. Oh, man. I mean, like your crush. Hopefully that didn't leak into there. All right. Putting our last wrap in here, and then we're done. Okay. Boom. There we go. Done. 4 wraps prepped. Done. Just made a bit of a mess though. Okay. Oh, if someone says, "Do you have a soulmate?" just say, "Yeah, it's my crush." Game day. I mean, like your crush. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we mean by soulmate. Is that like a crush? Yeah. I see. Yeah. Because I think you meant to say crush, but it said crash. That's it. Yeah. Look at that, boys. 2 wraps, done. That's done too. Done. All right. I'll start putting everything away now. And these are great Tupperware because I usually put protein in here, carbs, veggies, kind of thing. So I'll show you guys that. Yeah. So yeah, 3 of those. Boom. Look at that. We got our protein, carbs, and our veggies in there. So I gotta let these cool down now. So normally what I do is I put them on top of the there. I just gotta clean this counter off. Oh yeah, no, I'll do that actually. This counter is a little bit messy, so I'm just giving it a clean. Chris, you still there? Game day and pub champion, still there? Oh. There. What's your favorite superhero? What's my favorite superhero? I would have to say Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Imagine you throw some goat meat in there. Oh, yeah. Yep. Totally, man. Mm-hmm. Totally delicious. Like, but that's the best part of this, right? Like, this is done. These meals are done. I just gotta pop some veggies in there. Oh, I'm getting so hungry. I haven't even made lunch yet. I just had my leftover smoothie, but which Spider-Man? Oh, which Spider-Man? Which Spider-Man? Like, we talking movie? Like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man? Or Andrew Garfield Spider-Man? Or what's the other guy's name? The newest guy? I can't remember his name. Tom Holland. Tom Holland's pretty good too. Boom. And then just need a little bit more veggies. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Yeah, and then we just got to put the rest of the yams away. And then we are done. Anyway, I'm going to go have supper, so bye. Have a good day. Yeah, take care, Chris. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for tuning into this live. Appreciate it. I'm going to use this Tupperware to put the yams, put the rest of the yam away. There's still a lot left. Phone's back up to 33%. All right. Okay. Boom. That's all the leftover yam we got. Going in the fridge. Okay. And then we've got everything else. Okay. So I got some leftover beef patties. So I'm probably gonna do those, eat those for lunch. Have 2 or 3 of those. And then leftover chicken as well. So I'll show you guys that meal in just a second. And then pretty much that's all of our meal prep. Because I literally don't have any more. We've just got chicken strips and we do have more frozen burgers. We've done, we meal prepped the tuna. Trying to think. Do got leftover soup, like lentil soup. But I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna put the rest of this in here. I'll show you guys my meal and then we'll sign off. Yeah. But yeah, isn't this nice though? Just to like tune into a live and you know build some good vibes, cook some delicious meals. Toby Andrew or Tom Holland. Oh yeah. I really liked Toby Maguire. Toby Maguire, that's his name. The original. He was the OG Spider-Man before Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield. Boom. Oh. Tobey Maguire for sure. All right, I just got to clean up this kitchen and then we're good. So it's, man, we've been going for over 2 hours on this stream. That's freaking awesome. I'm trying to think of what else I can prep for you guys to show you. That's the bulk of it though. Protein, fats, and carbs. We friggin' made our, whatchamacallit, power balls. What else can we make? We made tuna wraps. That's pretty much everything. I'll show you guys the meal I'm about to eat right now. Let's do that. There we go. There we go. Here we go. So, I'm gonna eat. These are leftover burgers. Hell yeah. And then this is pesto chicken. I'm gonna eat those and then I'm gonna have some of those yams I just made and that'll be my meal. I'll show you that meal. And then I gotta clean everything up because there's a mess in here. Okay. And for context, these beef burgers, 17 grams of protein, 17 grams of fat, so it's like 1-for-1 fat and protein ratio. They're the frozen ones from Costco. And I got a little bit of Balderson cheese on there, so super good. I'm gonna have probably 3. Yeah. Maybe I might have to have 4 actually. Yeah, because it's 17, because I want 60 grams of protein per meal, right? So I'll show you guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. There we go. So yeah, I'd be back. All right, Pop Champion, sounds good. I'm just gonna have some yams with this as well. I'll show you. I'm about to heat up this meal. Boom. Pop it in here. I'll show it to you guys. And I don't know about you, but I love myself some ketchup on my burgers. So any time I'm having leftover burgers or making burgers, it's always cheese, ketchup, pickles, the whole works. Tomatoes, lettuce, onion. Today I'm just having leftover burger patties with those yams that I just made. And then me and my wife are gonna work out later, so I'm gonna have some more creatine. I had some creatine in that smoothie that I was drinking before I was showing you guys earlier. And then yeah, I'm gonna sign off probably pretty soon here. Let's see, what's that? Yeah, sweet. Delish. Okay. Here it is. Nice and simple. No veg right now, but because I'm saving the veg for dinner that I just made. With a little bit of ketchup. Gotta love it. Boom. And that's lunch. Late lunch. Because we were cooking. But super good. Where put my cutlery? Oh, there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off. Pop Champion and game day. Because I'm starving. And this live has been going for 144 minutes. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you for tuning to this live. And look at my other content. I got 950 videos. I have my own podcast called The Mindset Podcast. It's on Apple, Spotify. I haven't been releasing any new episodes because I just don't have time. Because YouTube is what I want to grow, what I want to build. I want to build a huge community on YouTube. So, yeah, if you haven't already subscribe, like, share, and comment on some of my content that you like. And stay tuned for my next live. Again, Sundays will be meal prep day. Tuesdays will be bodyweight training day. And if I see huge demand, and you guys want to see more workouts, I'll post more workouts live. It's just the other long form content. It takes a long time to edit. And it does take money to have those good edits, to create those good edits and stuff like that. I mean, all of my edits on the reels, I use the free edits app. So it's been amazing for that. So thanks for tuning to this live. I know it was long-winded, but I want to show you guys everything. I want to show you guys all the meals that I meal prep, and then even a meal that I'm about to eat. That's how I eat on a day-to-day basis. I rotate through different proteins, carbs, and fats just every week. So thanks for tuning in to this live, and we'll see y'all next time. Next live for bodyweight training will be next Tuesday. And then next cooking or meal prep day
will be this upcoming Sunday. All right, take care. How do I log out of here? Oh yeah, and live. There we go. All right, take care, guys.